Alrighty, John chapter 9. To me, it's an amazing story because it says so many things that are a little different than what a lot of Christian churches teachers say. But Jesus comes along and he finds a blind man, blind from birth, from the day he was born. I don't think it says how old he is, but a grown man, and he gives him his vision. And then the blind man doesn't even know who did it, but he goes and tells the religious leaders, I was born blind, I've got my sight. They say, who did it? He says something like, I don't even know. You know, some people say it's the person's faith that heals them. Well, this is a fly-in-your-face example of how, no, Jesus can do whatever Jesus wants to do as far as working a miracle. We're not the deciding factor. Anyways, that was a side note. But this blind man goes up here, and you would think that a man that was born blind, they would be elated, happy. I mean, just how could this, and want to know how it took place. Eventually, they find out Jesus did it, and they don't want nothing to do with it. Long story short, you read the chapter. They go to it. You say, how far can this go? Religion comes to the place where they won't accept this miracle that this blind man was given his sight. His own parents would not give accreditation to the fact that it was their son that was born blind. And it's because they were afraid of what religion would do to them. I'm telling you, one of Satan's masterpieces is religion. Flies in the face of God. You'll find here and on going forward that people were threatened with being thrown out of the synagogue if they testified that Jesus was the Christ. Oh, it goes on time and time again. The blind man finally finds out that it was Jesus that heals him. He comes back to him, and I believe that's when salvation would have taken place. But you read it for yourself and figure on it. Study the lesson. You're going to find out that as they argue against Jesus, it's kind of, have you ever seen somebody that was, let me be unkind for a minute, an idiot, a fool, somebody that ain't got it all? Try to debate an extremely wise person, elevate that to the place where it's Jesus debating with these religious people. He continually proves them wrong. They don't care. He does miracles. They won't accept it. They reject it. They deny the facts. You'll find out by the end of the book that they actually take him, even though they're wrong about it, and crucify him, kill him, kill the messenger just to get rid of him. Well, it don't work that easy. They think it does, but it don't work that easy. Same thing goes on today. Same thing goes on today. People want anything besides an absolute truth. I think I gave this scripture once, John 17:7 or 17. Sanctify them through thy word. Thy word is truth. Absolute truth. Study it, learn it, see what you think. I'll see you in John chapter 10. We get the avenue kind of changes in John chapter 10.